Good morning, aka GK Fralin of Friendly Community. This is Glenda, and it is good to see you this morning, or whatever part of the day. I'm actually awake this morning. It is 8:15, and I slept pretty good. On VidMe, I have a video that goes up once or twice a week, more like once a week right now, called Weird Word World. Now, why did I name it that if I can't even say it? Golly. Anyway, whatever I happen to come across, a lot of times I'll just kind of fly with it. But last week I did homonyms. So today I did homophones. And we all trip over homophones. That's like two, and two, there, and there. You know, it's words that sound alike but are spelled different and mean different things. So anyway, I try to be comedic about it. And but if you want to know what's there, you have to go there. So I'll be regathering all of my links to put in the description box. That's going to be one of my chores today, because somehow I lost the whole document. And it had to have been my doing. Of course it did, me, my computer. I was cleaning stuff out. How I lost that one, I don't know. But somehow I must have deleted it. Or it got deleted on a clean out. I don't know. When the computer cleans itself. But generally, it don't generally do clean out my files. But anyway, I will get that put back together in the description box, so you can go and find my other links, and you'll be able to see the VidMe link there too. Guys, I did take a look at the maps, and I've been hearing about Irma. The wildfires are just, they're wild. And I know a lot of you are concerned. Carly, you're down there in Florida, and I know Irma's bearing down, and it's possibility it might get to Florida this week. We can pray for you. We'll definitely pray for you. And it's hard to tell you to be calm. But what else can I tell you? Putting myself in that situation, it would not be, especially where you're having to wait for it. Where we live, we get a tornado siren or we get a tornado warning. It's not something we get a week ahead of time. And we have to sit there and worry about for a week. It's something we get, and we get a few hours warning if, that it's a possibility. And then when there's a warning, we get maybe 15 to 20 minutes. When the siren goes off, you get to the basement. And so you just sit down there and wait it out, listen to the radio, and hope. But, it's so seldom that one will actually hit your house, at least here. Tornadoes are so hit and miss. They don't, I'm not saying they can't be sustained, but they're more, how do I say, targeted. Not that they have a target, but they just, they're more in a confined, even the mile-wide ones, they're in a specific path that they're making up, but it's just not nearly as anxiety producing as these wildfires and these hurricanes must be. Glenda, I know you're down there where I don't know how much effect you're getting from Hurricane Harvey. I'm sure you're probably getting some. I just don't know how much. So please, guys, just keep checked in. We're here for you. We're going to keep praying for you. We're going to be here for you. And for those who have loved ones in the fire areas or just are, concerned about nature taking out so much of, nature nature has no respect for human life or humanity. It goes where it goes. And to sit here and say, worrying about it won't do you any good, yeah, that's easy to say. But as much as you can, please try not to stress. Try to be prepared, and we'll be praying. Just know we're here for you. If you can get on the internet at all and you need some emotional support or whatever, just get on and say something, because we are here and we love you. I know I often say that. And I truly believe that when you know you're loved. And so I'm able to pass that on. Most of us do. Most of us do have that. But how wonderful it is to be able to pass that on simply because you have it. It isn't just because of that. It's because when you know you've got love in your life, and when you're surrounded by love, to me, it's hard not to give that love out too, because I don't understand not being able to give it out. And maybe that is because I've got a lot of it. And because I love fairly easily. I'm not the pushover I used to be as far as, but love is different than being a pushover. So anyway, I don't want to belabor it, but I do want to give it time on, my time in the actual video, let you know that and I know this group, and I know how much we're all here for each other. So we're pulling for anybody who has any of this affecting their life or affecting a loved one. And so just know that, okay? Yeah, I wanted to go get some footage on the GoPro today. But the more I think about it, I have other things to do. And so I'll tell you what I need to do. I did a lot of work last night on revising some chapters, or a chapter, and I have more to go. And I did some writing on that story for Glenda. I haven't forgotten it yet. You gave me the elements, and I'm slogging very slowly forward on it. I think I have it maybe up to 3 or 4 paragraphs now. Oh, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But anyway, I tend to take things sometimes kind of Swiss cheese. I put holes in it here and there, and sooner or later I get the whole cheese gone. So Anyway, but uh, I I just wanted everybody to just today make this somehow make this a day of happiness. I I mean, yeah, sometimes we get really sad and down, and I'm not trying to belittle that at all. I've been there. But we are all there for each other as well. And we've done all these kind of craft things and fun things, and we know how much they can lift us a lot of times. That's why they call it recreation, because it's recreating. And recreation can involve all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so whether it's coloring something, designing something, just with a piece of paper. I mean, I've designed a dream house I don't know how many times, and they're always all different. Because, what's wrong with that? Yeah, I mean, we did it as kids. What's wrong with doing it now? I want to be a kid yet. I don't have to grow up if I don't want to. But, yeah, do something today just do something that just takes your mind away. Just do something that takes your mind away. Even if it's just for seconds. That's my recommendation. That's what I've learned how to do. That's one way I've learned how to cope. And doesn't mean that the concerns won't come back, because they will, but it couldn't help to give that a rest for a little while. Some of you like to write, and just write what you like to write. And you don't have to have it planned out in your head. When you're just wanting to, to write a little something, just sit down and start writing. Just free write. Be amazed what comes out on a free write. Or you can do a focused free write, where you focus on something and then you just you sit down and you just start writing toward that. And you don't edit yourself at all while you're doing it. You just keep flowing and let your mind do what it will, and your pen will follow. Anyway, so I'm chopping through today's with a little bit of here and there. I just hope I encourage you to do something, whatever all the concerns are in your life. There's always something you can do to take your mind away. And I'll see you then. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day.